Cup championship. The Bucks defeating the Thunder 97-81. With Giannis Antetokounmpo being named the MVP of the tournament.
Yeah, Giannis with a triple-double in that final in Vegas. But it was defense that won it for Milwaukee, holding the eventual NBA champion Thunder to just 33% from the field. OKC had just 31 points in the second half.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. Wemby came up, and Coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thanks. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. To the inside, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. On the wing, Anunoby. Hart outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hart's got 5.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
Vassell kicks to Barnes. Fox feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Fox against Brunson. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Greg with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Hart finds Brunson. Shoots over Fox. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs trail by 3. Vassell, the pass to Fox. Back to Vassell. San Antonio again missing. For the New York Knicks, they coming off a good outing against Orlando. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Spurs have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Out to the wing. Wembanyama against Towns. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Towns a screen on Castle. Here's Bridges. San Antonio with the rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team. Back to Barnes. Wembanyama outside. Can they get it? He takes it up and lays it in. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. He has the ball deep inside. He's looking to bang it.
Brunson against Fox. The shot's good from Brunson.
And he gets one to fall, and now 1 out of his first 4.
Now, here's Fox. Still yet to score. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Towns with the steal. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. And you compare a game like this to playoff level intensity? I mean, how close is it?
Not much difference on the floor. I mean, these guys are going at it. I think the main difference is the crowd. Obviously, a bit more balanced in terms of rooting interest than we would see in the postseason.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Anunoby. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, here's Fox. He has yet to score. Down low, here's Towns. Out to Clarkson. From outside the arc. Good, and as this goes to Towns.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Brunson against Fox. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. That shot wide open. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Over Wembanyama. And it's Towns missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Brunson. Last game out, he had 40 points. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. 4 on the clock. No good on the 3.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Wembanyama. Brunson covering. Nobody near Barnes. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Barnes has got 5 points so far.
You can't give Barnes even a second because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch-and-shoot jam.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Robinson's checked in for New York. The Spurs also with the sub. Sohan's checked in. Here's Robinson. Clarkson outside. Some nice passing by New York here. Brunson kicks to Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now, here's Clarkson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Fade away. And it's Brunson missing.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Guys?
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks. And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass. Brunson's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not the start he was hoping for.
Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kevin. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Here's Brunson. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. And it's Towns missing.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Vassell outside. Over Robinson. And the Spurs scoring again.
Such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. Gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Robinson finds Brunson. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Fox. Tries again. And Barnes sends it back. Castle against Hart. Some solid defense from Hart. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 1. Towns, the pass to Clarkson. Brunson, left side. Good on the triple. Brunson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Look for New York. Grizzlies Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Outside Harper. Pass to Wembanyama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Mark Eaton.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Mikal Bridges cleared for takeoff.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Harper the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Harper. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Pass to McBride. .26 seconds left to play here in the first. Yabusele passes to McBride. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. And here is Harper. 8 points his last outing.
Defensive foul.
The Spurs shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And Harper drops them both. Outside Clarkson. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Welcome back, everyone, to this NBA Cup championship game. The second quarter is just beginning here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Mitchell Robinson out there with Gershon Yabusele. And it's McBride in at the 1. That's the 5 for New York right now. Shot clock at 5.
A sturdy 6'5". Johnson's strength makes him a quality defensive player.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
Just too good a player to leave open.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
Now Johnson. After Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Wembanyama up top. Defended by Yabusele. And that one good.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now, here's Clarkson. New York, no good that time either. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
Clarkson finds McBride. Clarkson on the wing. With the teardrop. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. One interesting note about tonight's game, unlike the rest of the Cup, Greg, this does not count towards the regular season standings.
Yeah, so each of these teams will play an extra game during the season, but hey, you ask these guys, and they don't mind at all.
That free throw, no good.
So he's a unique player. About 6'8" and 230. He doesn't take a bunch of threes. Good passer. And at times, I think he can be used as a point forward.
OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. Good on the second free throw. Here's McBride. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Bridges, no one around him. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Now, here's Harper. Defended by McBride. Clock at 6. Johnson, that's for 2. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Johnson's got his first bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your Knicks. 7th round.
Field goal percentage. Really a testament to the skill set and teamwork they've shown offensively.
And I need to mention their second chance points again. Such a hard-working team on the offensive glass. Think of all the points they would have missed out on if not for the effort on the boards. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, Yabusele passes to Robinson. Now Bridges. The three-pointer, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Now, here's Bridges. Keldon Johnson unable to get his last shot to go. Yabusele is screen on Johnson. Bridges with it. Out guarded by Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Harper. They set the pick. Pass to Wembanyama. Robinson pulls it in.
got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Anunoby, right side. Yabusele setting a screen for Bridges. Off target with his three.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. And a look now at the San Antonio Spurs' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Washington Wizards. Then on Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And you know, for that matchup with Oklahoma City, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
And it's Towns missing.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Harper against Yabusele. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And here is Harper after Mikal Bridges hitting the three. Harper the pass to Sohan. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a play by Sohan, making the adjustment to get to the bucket while taking the contact.
The Spurs shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Well, so far, this NBA Cup final has lived up to the hype. It's been a competitive game.
Yeah, and both teams came ready to play because they know what's at stake. A trophy, prize money, and a chance to raise a banner.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Sit down.
He's checked in for Sohan. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Josh Hart.
The most positive thing about his last 10 games, the work on defense. His mindset has become very aggressive. The steals are up, and he's becoming a big factor on the defensive end.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 8. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Wembanyama falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
Shooting 2.
one falls for Brunson. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got his second bucket.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Vassell against Anunoby. Here's Brunson. Outworking the defense. Again, Brunson.
Looking more confident offensively. I think he's starting to find a groove.
San Antonio leading. Vassell outside. Fox with the screen for Vassell. Oh, good with the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Anunoby, good.
Yeah, you know, we see OG has really improved his jump shot, but I like when he takes that thing inside. Uses his athleticism in the painted area.
Vassell outside. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. McBride passes to Brunson. Back to McBride. The kick out to Towns. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Towns drops them both. And you have to enjoy this atmosphere, right? The fans have really taken to the NBA Cup.
And that might be because the teams are taking it seriously. Unlike, say, the All-Star game, these guys are focused and fighting for every possession. That's what makes it so entertaining.
Spurs working the ball around now. Vassell, no good. New York shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively.
Robinson loves to hammer it down whenever he gets the chance, and with force.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. San Antonio making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. In third, the Knicks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Fox kicks to Cornette. On the wing, Barnes. Three-pointer, Fox. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Towns a screen on Fox. And it's Brunson missing. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Vassell. Now Fox. To the paint. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Bridges comes in for Jordan Clarkson. On the clock. Looking to end the run. And Bridges with the block.
Bridges' defense is so important to this team. He gives you some rim protection from the wing.
Now Brunson. He's got 14. Bridges outside. Anunoby in the corner. Bridges outside. Lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Here's Brunson after the basket by San Antonio. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. 1:43 left to play here in the half. Good work defensively by Fox. Barnes outside. Fox with it. He had 22 points in the win against Oklahoma City. Here's Cornette. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Spurs have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Now here's Towns. A 29-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. Pass to Castle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Known for his strong defense, Castle is someone any coach would love to have. He is a hard-working rookie.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of only about 72% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
And the first one at the line is good.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat who's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. So, Clark, let me ask you, What makes Karl Anthony Towns stand out as a perimeter big man?
Well, I think first and foremost, his shooting ability for a big guy is unique. I mean, he can shoot it with the best of three-point shooters and from deep. Not many big guys can do that. He can put it on the floor. He's an excellent free throw shooter. He can shoot shots off the dribble as a big guy. And he can go old school and play bully ball. So, I mean, you factor in that combination of toolkit, that's pretty impressive for a guy that's almost 7 feet tall. You know, guys, Josh Hart is somebody that's going to give you everything he's got. His combination of outside shooting and defense is really quite valuable to any team.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Back to Fox. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Fox has got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
Fox against Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Brunson. The Spurs have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Fox hits them both. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. We've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Karl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Karl.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Great to see you. And speaking of great, see what I did there? Karl Anthony Towns had an incredible first half. When you're in the zone like he is, Kenny, how's that feel?
Well, your confidence is just through the roof. It's like, just get me the ball, get out the way, and watch me work.
Well, for most of us, it's a rare feeling. But then again, I'm not most of us.
I can get behind that, 100%. You definitely are not like most people, Shaq.
As we shift our focus now to the Spurs, it's a tight one after 2 quarters of play.
Tonight is what we've been waiting for, man. This is really the biggest game thus far in the season. Fans are loving it. It's now really a new favorite time of year, guys, I'm telling you. And you know, the best part of it, Ernie? It gets me excited for Thanksgiving.
Man, how quickly we go from hoops to food. I'm already getting excited about that big old fried turkey, the stuffing, some good gravy, mashed potatoes.
Oh, say more.
Make sure you thaw the turkey out first, honey.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. We got the second half of the Cup Championship on 2K Sports. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Fox and Castle are their guards. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Brunson missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson kicks to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Fox against Brunson. Barnes outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Hart. And that one's good, Barnes. A tight game here in New York. Hart outside. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Now here's Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's on an open. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. And it's Brunson missing.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now, here's Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Brunson with another miss.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Shoots over Bridges. It's rebounded by New York.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 16.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
On the wing, Fox. Brunson covering. And count it. The shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
One shot.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. G.A., he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
out some of the numbers for Barnes. He's putting up 13 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now here's Brunson. 16 points for him. Brunson with the defense all over him.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by the Spurs.
Wembanyama.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
Knicks trail by 7. Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Shoots over Towns. And another basket for San Antonio. Here's Brunson. 20 points for him. Anunoby outside. Here's Brunson, plenty of space, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Barnes outside. There's the 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hart the pass to Brunson. Brunson with a head of steam, and the layup falls. Now just a 3-point Spurs lead.
Boy, love the assertiveness and commitment from Brunson going to the rack.
Pass to Wembanyama. Inside, here's Vassell. He's off on that one. Good D by Anunoby. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Now here's Towns. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Spurs leading by 3. On the wing, Fox. No good on the triple. The Knicks have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Anunoby. A rebound by the Spurs. Vassell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. And after the intensity of these last few NBA Cup games, do you all think it'll be hard for these teams to settle back into the regular season?
They'll have to adjust their mindsets for sure. Back to thinking about the long haul, not the do-or-die scenario of the NBA Cup.
First one falls for him.
Such a treat that we get to watch Wembanyama in action. He's unlike anybody else in the league, or really ever.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Brunson. New York, no good that time either. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Barnes. Some solid defense from Hart.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Brunson, no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Castle. Bridges with the board.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Pass to Brunson. Now Clarkson. Hart kicks to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's, and it's Vassell in the corner. Buries it from three-point range. Vassell's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Pass to Towns. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Towns has got 8 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Castle with it. He's covered by Clarkson. Castle misses. Castle against Clarkson. Pass to Bridges. Towns, a screen on Vassell. Bridges misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Hart with a screen on Fox. Hart outside. Pass to Towns. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Now Fox fires from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 16th rebound on the night. Hart outside. Brunson outside. A 3-ball. Rebound San Antonio. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Bridges is really a good foul shooter, so you do not want to send him to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
And you also have to applaud how they've attacked the interior in this game. A lot of points happening for them in the paint tonight.
Clark, one of the better two-way wings in the NBA, Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, he's a versatile defender, has really improved offensively recently in my estimation. Was 2nd in Defensive Player of the Year voting one time, and over time, like I said, I think he's really added to and rounded out his offensive game.
All free throws good from Bridges.
One of the NBA's Iron Men, Mikal Bridges has remained remarkably healthy and efficient for most of his career so far.
Wembanyama with it. Guarded by Robinson. Wembanyama down low. Robinson on him. 5 on the clock. Outside Harper. Shoots the 3. Robinson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 5. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice strong move there by Clarkson. He'll get free throws.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
An okay season at the free throw line for him so far, sitting right around 76%.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. The Spurs also with the sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Both shots good from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Cornett. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. The kick out to Harper. There's the triple. It's good from long range. Harper's got 5 now.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Cornett.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
Johnson outside, takes the three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. 35 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Bridges. Lets a floater go, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
That's a real brain fade right there, a mental error, and it cost them a possession.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Johnson against Bridges. Johnson outside. 11 seconds left in the 3rd. Shot clock at 6. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Johnson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Only 1 quarter left in this year's NBA Cup tournament. 4th quarter getting going here. Miles McBride out there with Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Robinson in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now.
One shot.
And that one falls for Harper.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's McBride. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Robinson.
You rarely, actually never see Robinson take a jumper. Mitchell wants to get that ball near the bucket.
And Wembanyama, that's for 2. Off target from the wing. New York shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. McBride, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Harper. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
And McBride drops them both. Spurs leading by 7. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Johnson. Robinson against Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Misses the 3.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Now Clarkson. Stolen away. Right side Harper. Johnson in the corner. The rebound by McBride.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Pass to Towns. Now, here's Clarkson. Tight defense on him, and that one drops.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson, getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Outside Harper. Wembanyama against Robinson. They could use a bucket. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
I didn't think it was going to happen for them, quite honestly, but they finally turned it on, turned it up a little bit. Now they've got to come up with some stops.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Check in for the Spurs. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Wembanyama sets a screen for Harper. Fox from outside. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson right side. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Wembanyama up top. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And that's 31 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Pass to Towns. And he lays it straight in. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
Here's Sohan. To the middle. Stolen by Robinson. Anunoby outside. Pass to McBride. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Fox. Towns with the bucket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here is Harper. It's rebounded by New York. McBride on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. Towns the screen. Here's McBride, and again it's New York. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
Now, here's Fox. Robinson with the block.
Oh, man. Mitchell Robinson, also known as the block nest mafia.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Wembanyama's got 34 points.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Towns wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. In the corner, Sohan with it. Driving in, and the dunk by Sohan.
And Sohan loves cutting to the basket. He's so good at it, at breaking down the defense.
Pass to Towns. Over Sohan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
The first free throw is good.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Vassell sets a screen for Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. San Antonio's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. No good from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brunson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Heady fake by Brunson. Of course, his dad was an outstanding player. He's from a basketball-playing family. I mean, heck, you grow up in the family business of hoops, you expect to be good.
That free throw missing. It's the second from the line.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Barnes outside. Inside. Towns with the steal. Bridges passes to Hart, and he uses the glass on the layup. And that's 11 points for Josh Hart.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Spurs working the ball around now. Outside, Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
That's a 2 from Towns, and the Knicks good for 2.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Vassell outside. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And again, unable to change momentum here. Hart the pass to Brunson. Castle against Bridges. A kick out to Towns. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Castle. Outside, Fox. Clock at 6. All alone. Towns with the rebound.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Now, here's Fox. Rebounded by Towns.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Brunson against Fox. Hard outside. Towns a screen on Barnes. And there's the three.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Stolen by Brunson. And he banks the layup in.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
Brunson against Fox. That one goes in.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
New York with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Brunson. Count it!
He really is one of the toughest covers in the game, in my opinion. I mean, Brunson is used to having to score over bigger, more physical, athletic defenders, and he seems to always find a way to get the shot he wants.
Book it!
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Hard outside. Towns a screen on Barnes. Here we've got Brunson. Clock is at 3. Wembanyama reels it in. Barnes down low. Defended by Hart. Got it to go off the glass. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Outside, Anunoby. Here's Hart. Shot clock at 6. Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Fox.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
We have crowned our first champions of the season. A winner of the NBA Cup.
Well, they earned that trophy. And man, the Cup certainly added another layer of excitement to the NBA calendar.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. So long.